Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to the Pisces Season Daily Marathon. This is your daily reading for Friday, February 20th. Happy birthday to all the Pisces suns out there. And if you are a February 20th Pisces, stick around towards the end for your special birthday card pull. So, Pisces, your number for the day is 33, master number 33, with I am expanding. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be well worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. All right, master number 33, Pisces. Some of you may actually be turning 33 this upcoming season. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. Some of you are born on the 3rd. Some of you are life path number 3 or 33. Whatever the case may be, the 3s are going to start making themselves known to you. License plates, billboards, social media, receipts, wherever you see digits. This affirmation indicates I am expanding. 3s are the number I specifically look for when I know I am in alignment for creation. 3s rule the body, the mind, the soul. You have to have that trinity alignment to create. All 3 of those energies in your body have to connect for manifestation, for creation. So I feel like for a lot of you, having this knowing that you're in this alignment, your trinity is amplified inside of you and things are expanding for you. Your power to manifest is heightened around this time. So really take advantage of that energy. The angel that is with you is the miracle of forgiveness with Archangel Jerem. Thank you, Jerem, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. So Jerem comes through with a hue and glow of gold and yellow. He is also holding a fire torch. So with this type of symbolism, he also has a cloak on. I don't know if anybody watches the show, The Traitors. It kind of reminds me of the cloak that they wear. So I feel like there could be a process of forgiveness that you are working towards if you feel the need to forgive yourself. Maybe you made some decisions or made some choices or moves in your path that you feel like weren't necessarily best for you. I feel like you could find yourself in the process of forgiveness, of putting other people before yourself and almost like having this apologetic energy towards your soul, towards your well-being. Because some of you were placing your energy in certain places, in certain areas of life where you were almost like going back on your own truth. So moving into a process of forgiveness, this card specifically indicates it brings you miracles. Now, some of you, it doesn't have to be forgiveness to self. It could be forgiveness to another. Somebody may be asking you for your forgiveness. Somebody may be apologetic towards you. It is going to be in your best case scenario to release and forgive, not for others, but for yourself. It frees up your energy in whatever way, shape, or form that can move things forward and bring you expansion. Let's see what else you got going on here. We have eclipse in Cancer with acceptance, an emotional phase, or domestic development. Yeah, so it's actually interesting because acceptance and forgiveness are one and the same type of energies. I used to have the consciousness chart up for you guys, but I brought it to my studio and now it's back, but I just haven't put it up yet. But acceptance on the consciousness chart is right below breaking the 5D threshold. So it's a 4D energy, but moving towards acceptance of how things have gone, how things, I really want to show it to you guys. So I'm just going to take it out. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is a huge poster, but I just have to show it. I just have to. All right, we see acceptance, right? Right there. Forgiveness in the same alignment of acceptance. I'm going to put this back up so you guys can see what's going on. But if you see here, this is what I'm trying to explain. Acceptance, forgiveness. This is where you're at energetically, according to this reading. So look at how close you are to entering the quantum. the threshold of trusting in the unknown and higher power, where you start to live out synchronicity, miracles, extraordinary outcomes. I'm going to put this back up so I can refer to it throughout readings. Because I'm not just a reader. I also teach people energy work. I do a lot of different things. So that's just what you're going to get in my readings, because that's just who I am. So you are very, very close to breaking a threshold here. And I actually enjoy the fact that you have the eclipse in Cancer giving you this energy, because eclipses bring about change, destined shifts, things that are supposed to shift for your overall well-being, whether it seems like that at first or not. Eclipse in Cancer, there could be some type of emphasis around the home. There could be tension that is being released around the home or with people in the home. There could be a shift or change in home. Now, this doesn't have to be towards you specifically. You might receive news or information that somebody is going through a change of location or a shift of dynamic in their home. But let's see, your angel and aura. I mean, there it is. Time to go. Geez. Transformation, completion, confirmation, and exit. So it is time to shift. And I feel like there could be some type of direct influence. If this has to do with another person, there could be something that sort of involves you. Like, for example, say information comes in, news comes in, somebody's in the process of thinking about changing their home dynamic or this, that, and the other, moving, relocating, whatever the case may be, if it has to do with home situation. They may say to you like, hey, Pisces, what's your situation? Would you want to do something together? Would you want to find a different place, this, that, and the other? And sometimes it could be generated towards where you place down your roots. So for some of you, you may receive an opportunity to do something somewhere that has to do with your work. But it definitely looks like there could be a change of location here for you, or you are exiting a situation that could be involved with somebody that you live with or grew up with or once did live with. You could also be helping another person release something. Let's see what your tea leaves are. We have the Cup. You should accept valid criticism. You also have the Mountain Road with you are on the road to success. And we have the Bouquet with compliments from an admirer. All right, so interesting. You're getting compliments and criticism here, both in a way, shape, or form. I feel like this could be connected to what I was feeling towards yourself, right? With that miracle of forgiveness to the Cup. I feel like, you know, it's okay to reflect on choices that you feel like maybe I should have thought about it a little longer, or maybe I should have asked for more advice or more assistance. I feel like it's okay to have these reflective moments. It's okay to accept these things and to release them. You know, instead of holding on to a fact, maybe you made a decision that you kind of feel like you're not really feeling it anymore. And you're like, all right, I got to get myself out of this situation. It's like, you know, accept what the situation is. Yeah, there could be some things that you feel like you could have done better, you could have spent more time on, or this, that, and the other. And it's okay to accept those things, but don't let it rule the situation, right? So I definitely do feel like there's something going on in a home situation, whether it has to do with you directly or somehow somebody involves you in it. I definitely do feel like has something to do with that fourth house energy of home. And you also have the Mountain Road with you are on the road to success, and you have the Bouquet. So I ultimately feel like this situation is going to have a turnaround for you. And where people were once criticizing you, or where you were once criticizing yourself, the Bouquet shows me this energy where it's a turnaround where people are actually going to be proud of you for doing something, proud of you for leaving somewhere, proud of you for not staying in a situation, at a job, out of place, in a home, whatever the case may be, just because. So it's almost like the energy transforms, where it once could have felt like, oh, Pisces, why are you doing this? And then it's like, oh, Pisces, I'm so glad you did this. I'm so proud of you. It's like there's some type of shift here. So let's see what your overall card is from the tarot. This should be interesting. All right, 7 of Pentacles with awaiting results. So I feel like you planted a seed at one point in time. And I feel almost like you're in the position of removing the plant from the pot. Are you allowing it to fully just dissipate? Possibly. Some of you feel like you should do that for your expansion. There's something you've been contemplating on. Maybe you've been getting opinions about it, whatever the case may be. And you're kind of just like, what do I do here? And you may be finding yourself going back and forth in your mind, where some of the thoughts are criticizing and other the thoughts are complimentive. But this could also be happening outside of you. You have a very interesting message here. Let's clarify that 7 of Pentacles and get some more details on this. But you do also have the mountain road. You have time to go. So some of you may definitely be stepping into not just contemplating a relocation anymore, but finally doing this. Some of you, it could just have to do with something that involves, like I said, a home situation. But let's see, 7 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. So you're finally ready to make a move. You're finally ready to expand. Whether you feel like this fruit that your plant is finally bearing feels, you know, like when you plant a seed and the fruit, there's a quote about it too. Sometimes the fruit is sweet when it bears fruit, but sometimes the fruit is sour. I feel like you're about to taste the fruits of your manifestation here. And if it's sour, I feel like your energy is like, all right, well, I'm going to shift it. I'm going to do something about it. If it's sweet, I feel like you're going to grow with it. Let's see what's coming your way. 8 of Pentacles. Your influence, Pisces, is the 2 of Swords. So you do have a decision to make that you've been contemplating on. You could be having trouble with figuring out what are your thoughts and what are your intuitions here. On the unexpected energy, we have the 9 of Swords. Not surprised. Your advice is the Strength card. So know that you have the strength to take on anything here, Pisces. And your outcome is the Page of Pentacles. So if this has something to do with like affording something, I do feel like there could be assistance for you in terms of either more hours, more work. Some of you may be moving because of work. I do feel like there could be a stationary place for work as well, if that's something you've been contemplating on. But there's definitely some type of opportunity for you to lay down your roots in a different area, in a different way, with or without a person, you know. Let's clarify this here for you, Pisces. You have 2 8s coming through as well as with these 3s on the 8 of Pentacles, and you have a lot of Pentacle energy. And look at that, even on awaiting results, the roots that are coming up from her like silhouetted dress there. Let's see, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, the Hermit, 3 of Swords. So some of you may actually have to hurt some feelings in the process of this. You know, if you are living with somebody and you're deciding to move out and do something on your own, you know, that could cause somebody some type of sadness. But there looks like there's this Hermit energy to the 3 of Swords. You choosing yourself could cause some people some issues for whatever reason why. But it looks like that's where you're working on. You're working on ways to choose yourself more and not feeling upset about it. And you could have some people that are upset about it as well. Let's see. Your influence, 2 of Swords to the Empress, the Moon, and yep, the 6 of Swords. So you're just itching to expand. You're just itching to grow. And I feel like whatever is around you right now that is stumping your growth or making the fruit that you're bearing just not as sweet and almost sour, you're like, it's time to go. Whether you're physically moving away from something, metaphorically, emotionally, mentally, whatever the case may be, it looks like you are really contemplating an exit here. Leaving a job, whatever the case may be. You are feeling the need to place down your roots in a different way or in a different place. 9 of Swords as your unexpected energy with the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, geez, the 4 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like there could be assistance around you. People that, you know, there it is, the bouquet. Compliments, advice, opinions, whatever the case may be. It does look like something feels unexpected that's part of your destiny. And you may have not expected to feel this way, if that makes sense. There is some, I don't know, who is giving you an opportunity to move your energy? Some of you it's self, but some of you it's an offer from someone. Whether it's like a job or somebody who's offering a place of living. And it definitely, there is just something here has to do with the home. I mean, it's so obvious. On the Strength card with your advice, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the energy of being patient, 10 of Swords, and Knight of Swords. So I feel like you have time to think about it. But I feel like there's like a period of time, a window of opportunity here, especially if there's an offer being made to you from someone or, you know, especially with things that revolve around where you place down your roots. Some of these things have contracts. What are those things called? Mortgages, leases connected to things. It's like, yeah, you can spend time contemplating about something, but you are being advised to speed up the process a little bit. And your outcome, Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Ooh, the Fool. Oh, the 9 of Swords again. The 5 of Cups. For some reason, whatever decision you're making here to move, like I said, whether it's metaphorically, physically, literally, whatever the case may be, there is some type of movement in your energy. I do feel like somebody is going to be disappointed or upset about it. If you're changing jobs, your coworkers may be sad to see you go. If you're moving out of your parents' home, your parents may, you know, have that empty nest syndrome for a little bit. I do feel like as you move forward, there is something or someone that will be missing you in the process. But it looks like there are other people that are happy for you at the same time. Whether these two people, whether these energies are the same or in different energies, could be different for all of you. But it looks like you choosing to put yourself first. And why do I feel like I've said that recently? I don't know if I've said it to you or if I said it on my other channel. But I feel like I'm getting deja vu saying that sentence. Saying the sentence that putting yourself first could cause a rift for somebody else. And I feel like honesty and truth of how you truly feel. You know, like I'm going to use the example of work. Say you hate your job, but you love the people there. Are you going to continuously go through a process of something that you hate just because you love the people around you? There's something here with that. Like that's the theme of this energy. And for some reason, they're bringing up like home-based energy or where you lay down your roots. And it looks like there has been an area of your life that you have been laying down your roots that you just don't feel like can bring you the expansion that you want or that you need. Whether it's a relationship or a place or a job, you know, everybody's going to have different details in their story. And I do feel like ultimately, you know, there are going to be some people that aren't feeling that great about it. But I do feel like hand in hand, there are going to be some people that are really proud of you of doing so, maybe in different areas of your life. But this is what I have here for you, Pisces. This is what I have here for you. You have an opportunity coming in, this Ace of Pentacles that you are contemplating on, whether you take it or not. They're definitely, because, you know, this could be totally vice versa. Say you receive an opportunity and you don't take it. You might let down that person, you know, where they're like, oh, I thought you were going to say yes, or you were going to come here, or you were going to do this, and maybe you don't. Right? The duality of life. Whenever you watch a reading, you always have to really, really hone in on the fact that everything could be vice versa. It's just the law of nature to have dual energy, the yin and the yang. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, you do have Pisces, you have Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer. So let's see what your ending oracle is here, Pisces. You have first quarter moon in Pisces with honor your feelings. We see that? Honor your feelings. Dang, all right. And then after I read this off, we will get the birthday card for February 20th, Pisces Suns. First quarter moon in Pisces. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, skipped it. All right, I'm getting closer. All right, here we go. Are you putting up a good front? Acting like you're bright and breezy, but hiding your real feelings? Jeez. Rather than acting as though everything is fine, if you're worried about certain issues, it's time to deal with them. Avoid getting so wrapped up in your feelings that you overwhelm yourself and everyone else involved in your situation. If you deny your feelings, you'll go nowhere fast with your manifesting. Look at the big picture and use your intuition. Avoid blowing an upset out of proportion. As admirable as it is to live a cheerful and happy-go-lucky life, this card suggests you need to make sure you're not ignoring your emotions. Oh my gosh, is this reading super synchronized? Like the message is clear. You're being asked to feel all your feelings. Making light of your emotions now isn't recommended. Remember, we create with our emotions. Your best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Pisces or when you receive this card, or on Jupiter's day, which is Thursday. Even though this reading is for Friday, I do get all of your readings out the day before, at least in the Eastern time zone. So you are actually, if you're watching this during the premiere, it still is Thursday. So I would work your magic like this card says to do and work with Thursday's energy. And that's what I have here for you, Pisces. Let's get the February 20th birthday card pull. We're going to get you your card from the Angel and Auras, or I'm sorry, the Angels of Abundance. This deck is February 20th, Pisces. What is their birthday card from the Angels of Abundance? All right, February 20th, Pisces, your birthday card is no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. I'm not surprised that you got this card for your birthday card pull because you do have master number 33 of I am expanding. And like I said about the Trinity in the beginning, and maybe I mentioned this to you in the last reading, and maybe it was the other channel. I don't know, but I'll mention it one more time. We can manifest both negative and positive experiences. So when you see threes and your energy is telling you you are in your Trinity alignment, those complaints better go right out the door. Right out the door, because that could absolutely be what you are expanding. More things to complain about. So let's get you a tea leaf. Oh, there you go. There's your tea leaf, February 20th. You have your own tea leaf, and it is the Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So now is the time to move forward. And do not back down from challenge. Use your strength in all possible ways. There could be some type of symbolism around a bull Bulls would be Taurus energy, so there could be some connection to Taurus energy. April 20th. February 20th, people you may have. So that's what I have here for you, my beautiful Pisces. Do not forget, from now to March 15th, 2026 year of the Horse Fortune cards and the Golden Hundreds are the free goodies in each order made off of my Etsy shop. You can find my Etsy shop link down below. Private readings are sold out for February. I have gotten a lot of emails and messages within the last couple days. If you are one of the people that want to receive the link right when the March drop for readings happens, you have to email me or message me on Etsy, because I already have about 7 people getting a message, and I only get out 4 readings a month to purchase. So I send them all out at the same time. You just have to make sure you're one of the first people to grab it. And lastly, I usually like to keep this a secret, or I guess not a secret, but you know, I like the element of surprise. So you get these free goodies, but you also get a bag of free goodies. And I started putting in the teeny tiny tarot. So if you did order off of my Etsy shop, I did give you a card pull. So your teeny tiny tarot will be a tarot card, and I am giving only one. So you'll get one in your extra other free goodies. I give a bunch of free goodies with my orders. But like I said, I like the element of surprise. But I did want to make that known, because some of you may just be like, why is there a random tarot card in there? And it's because that's the one you were supposed to have. So look up the tarot card that you have received if you do not know tarot and want to see what meaning it has for you. So thank you, my beautiful Pisces. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. The Pisces Season Daily Marathon has just started. Pisces season has just started. So happy birthday, all my beautiful, amazing Pisces. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a good one. Bye now.